what can we talk about? Yeah, so I've been editing my novel at night and just trying to turn it into something decent. I really am not happy with it. I've been doing a lot of rewriting, trying to make it work, trying to make it a little bit less cringy. There's some cringy moments that I didn't really realize until later, and I was rereading them, and like at one point, so this kid has home ec basically, but they believe that home ec is offensive. Like their school does not believe in home ec. They call it family and consumer sciences, which is something my school actually did. They said that home ec was offensive and it was gender biased. So they changed it from home ec to family and consumer sciences. So I'm rereading it, and this kid is like griping about this, talking about how stupid it is, and like, oh, sexism this, sexism that. And I was like, you know, this is actually pretty cringy dialogue where I'm complaining about being politically correct. That's not really the me I want to represent on the page. So like then I have to go and change it because like he sounds like such a douchebag, you know? I don't know. But I've been pretty unhappy with what I've been reading, so trying to rework it, trying to pull it through, so hoping it can turn into something good. Necklace of J. What is that? Doesn't go there. Where does on our miscellaneous slot here? Ring of Pails versus Necklace of J. Defense +5. That's really not something I'm interested in. Plow through. Oh, this is where the lava was in the original castle. We'll just rush through. No, we can't fall into it or anything, so we're fine. Did not mean to drop down. That's fine. Let's just loot while we're here. Yeah, I don't have much to talk about, frankly. Just, you know, and that whole thing about me backing off with therapy is like, I've been in a routine now for a while. Things are just the same every day, you know, which I think is how life is supposed to be mostly. You know, you want stability. You don't want to be, you know, I spent most of my life so miserable all the time, and now my life is like, it's pretty okay. It's not optimal, you know. It'd be nice to have a female in my life, you know, a partner of some sort, and it would be nice if I had a better job, and it'd be nice if I could work full-time and YouTube stuff, but like, mostly life is okay, and smooth, and not terrible at the moment. So, you know, it's hard to be mad about stability, so I've been doing, it's just, oh, wait a minute. We have not saved. Did we just save? Let's save. This is the big, scary boss that's super difficult to kill. Has the most HP of any enemy in the game, and it's probably going to pound our ass. So let's see if we can take this guy on without cheesing him. There are ways to cheese him so that it's a really easy fight, but I don't want to do that. I would rather fight him in a stand-up fight, so we'll see how this goes. This might eat up a lot of our potions, though. So, hey, Biggin. He's supposed to be like he wants to be king of the underworld or something crazy like that. I think with this super weapon, we can just mash the hit button and hit him multiple times. But he has like crazy amounts of HP. But this weapon is so good. I think we got him just in this. He also appears to be stun locked. That's an incredibly easy fight. And this is the toughest enemy in the game. So, yeah, I think we've won at this point. It's just a matter of getting to the actual final boss. Absolutely wrecked that dude. This weapon is so good. Got some life up. Is there anything up here? Probably. Jump up here. There is a way out. But there's something on the other side of the save room. We should go back and save and check the other side. Why can't I dash? There we go. Please don't turn me around when I walk out of rooms. So, killed the toughest enemy in the game pretty easily. So I would highly recommend, if you get the opportunity to use this sword, that be your main sword for this game. And yeah, it's all downhill from there. That for sure is the toughest guy. So I don't know. I don't know now. Now I feel kind of like I was expecting when we got to him it would be this like epic fight. Not so much. And now it's like maybe I should just finish the game and be done with it since we trounced the toughest guy in the game. I don't know. We'll just keep playing. It's fine. I enjoy the game enough that we can just keep playing. Trying to decide what we should play next as well. I really don't know. Because I like the idea of having these like Monday and Friday streams be like older games. Stuff that maybe gets overlooked nowadays. I just don't really know what that should be and what, you know, records properly. So Gas Cloud, I think, lets us deal damage as the cloud. Is this the one that lets me stay this? No, okay. So there is a relic we'll get that lets us stay in the mist form for a long period of time. And it's super good because you can't be dealt damage and the enemies take damage when they touch you. But we're not really... Okay, please go through the gap. We're not quite there yet. Not that it matters, we're winning a lot at this point, so... Where are we going? Up. Up and over. So we'll just fly up here. In fact, I can just dash through here, right? No, there's a enemy there that's gonna cause us some... No, we can dash through them. That works. If I can do it properly. Okay. Just dash through. Yes, I don't know what to play. I did say when we did Fallout recently, I said I would do Fallout 2, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I want to play Fallout, sometimes I get really annoyed by those kind of top-down RPGs. So I don't know if I'm gonna like it enough that I'll stick with it, and I really don't want to start it and then not finish it, so. Do you like Zelda or some other emulated stuff? I'm not going to play emulated games on Twitch because I don't know the rules for emulated games on Twitch. So, like, I'm currently, like I mentioned earlier, I've been playing Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, Tenkaichi, whatever. So I know enough about emulators and stuff that I can rip my own games and make digital backups of my own games. So, like, I feel comfortable playing them in my personal life because I own everything and it's like my own BIOS, it's my own ROM stuff. But I don't feel comfortable playing other emulators on stream or any emulators on stream because I don't know Twitch's policy well enough. I know they frown on it and I don't know what the line is, so I'm afraid I might get banned, and being banned from Twitch is counter to my to my interests at the moment. So, no emulator stuff. If we do emulator stuff, it would be on YouTube where the rules are a little bit more relaxed. And again, I feel comfortable using them in my personal life because they're mine. But I worry about Twitch's policies. So YouTube doesn't care. YouTube, you can do whatever you want. But Webcaplet, hello Murder. It's my first time catching your Castlevania stream. Your favorite PS1 game, pretty much ever. Haven't played it in years. Seeing it really takes me back. I had not played it at all until maybe 3 weeks ago was the first time I ever played the game. Really enjoyed it, and I thought, you know, I have it on my Xbox. Why not throw it up on stream sometime? Currently, we're clearing the inverted castle. We have picked up some weapon I've never seen before that lets us attack super quickly and just output tons of damage. So we just wrecked that one dude who's like has the most HP of any other enemy in the game, and I'm pretty sure it's just a slow burn until we finish the game at this point. So we're just chilling, exploring the castle. Probably gonna stream for like 2 hours and then bail, you know, and then we'll polish this off next week sometime. So blue women. I do like blue women. It's hard to dispute. Hard to dispute that blue women are the best kind of women. I played Mass Effect, so, you know, that's confirmation. Grab the Bat Pentagram. What's your deal, Bat Pentagram? I don't think I've seen one of you. Damages all enemies. Nah, I'm good. I don't really like consumables in video games. I prefer to do everything without consumables as much as possible. Are you like that? You know, I don't know if I'm abnormal or if that's like something everyone does, but like when I'm playing a game and I pick up potions, my goal is to play the entire game without ever using a potion. Oh, this is a problem. How am I supposed to get through this? It originates on this side. We can't transform through it. Once we transform, it arrests our forward momentum to where we have to come to a complete stop. Okay. Can I just squeeze by? I cannot. A conundrum. I don't really care. Can I gas cloud through it? I cannot. And now my movement has been arrested again. Okay, so I can't transform or do anything. That's a bummer. Go back to human. Gotta have mad jump skills to get up there if I recall. I definitely do not have, quote, mad jump skills. Wait, can I can just chain through. Yeah, that was pretty dumb of me. I guess I can move in between the high jumps, so that's actually... Yep. My instinct, like I said earlier, is to try and go through using bat form. I try to use bat form for everything, and it's usually the wrong thing to pick, so... Only use consumables if you really need them, like in emergencies, and then I usually spam and use too many. You know, I don't know. I just don't use them. Like, we have all these consumable weapons, like throwing stars and stuff, and I'm never going to use them in this game. I would rather use my actual abilities. Like, I'll use healing spells if a game has healing spells. There's probably nothing over here, but I guess we have to walk all the way over to be sure. All these trolls. Stupid trolls. And octopuses. Hello, octopi. $2,000 in a weird, dank basement, of course. Murder trying to hang out but can't stay in the chair, will be lurking. Don't worry about it. Have a good, get yourself some rest. Hope you feel better. Killer fish. There's probably nothing up here. Yeah. Let's just backtrack really quickly through here. Don't mind the controller clicking. Another 2,000. So that drops 2,000 gold every time I break that candle. I mean, money at this point is pointless, but... Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, like, if I play something like Skyrim, you know, I'll use, like, a healing spell or potions, I guess, in a pinch. But, like, mostly I just avoid them. Like, you know how many consumables there are in, like, The Witcher? And I played that game, I don't think I used anything in that game. Any consumable. Never used the oil, never used the potions or anything. All I ever did was hit things with my sword, and that was about the end of it. Do not want the stopwatch. We will go open this secret room again, though. Ooh, pot roast. We fly through as the bat a couple times. And then we do it as the wolf as well. We walk through. We don't run. I think running doesn't make it work. And then, should have opened the secret room. Pop in down here. It did. See what we've got. Just some gemstones. Barrel circlet. I think the circlets make you immune to certain damages. Oh, it would be for my head slot, not for my accessory slot. Barrel circlet. Restores HP through lightning damage. Restores HP through fire damage. Most enemies don't deal those types of damages, though. Fire damage I've seen a couple times. I have only seen the one enemy really that does lightning damage, so I don't see a huge value in that. You know, and if we're already all the way over here, we might as well go back to the actual start of the game and check that little top nook and cranny. Apparently there's an onyx. Not sure what a Pokemon is doing here, but you know, more power to you. I do really like these giant wolves. I think they look very cool. There's that onyx again. Hello, wolf. I don't really want to kill you, pupper. Okay. Woo. Let's hop down here, see what we've got. Oh, definitely don't want that. Holy water, please. What we got? A hammer and an anti-venom. Two very not very useful items. We'll check these over here. Just some hearts and cash. Okay, kind of a bust to come out here. That's, you know, that's the unfortunate part of the inverted castle, I think, is that you're already powerful enough. Let's just wing smash through here so I don't have to deal with all these enemies. Once you're, like, past the point... Okay, so that was a terrible decision. We're getting juggled by the enemies, so let's just murder everything out of spite. Once you're this powerful that you're taking everything out so quickly, it's kind of like there's nothing left to find because everything you find is going to be less valuable than what you already have. We don't want to go that way. Let's go this way. Actually, where does this go? This is a dead-end area, I think, so we'll go here first just to see what's over here. So at this point, we're just exploring mostly to extend the actual game more than to level up. Like, we could very easily take the final boss at this point, but yeah, I really enjoy this game. You know, we talked about it, I think, on like the first time we streamed it, but I had a friend growing up who really loved this game, and we used to make fun of him because he really liked Alucard. He wanted to cosplay as Alucard and stuff, and we were really mean to him because, like, we thought Castlevania was dumb. And I never really gave the game, or any of the games, a chance. And then, turns out everyone is right, and this is actually a very good game. And I'm excited to have played it. And I'm happy to add it to the list of games I come back to every year or two and replay. It is pretty short, would be my only thing. I think the first time I played it through was like probably only like 9 hours of gameplay, and that was slow going, not really knowing what direction to go, things like that. Now that I have an idea of the basic layout of things, it's a lot, it's probably even faster. Although we're fully exploring at this point. We're trying to hit basically everything, so. And we'll head to the initial areas of the game. I think there's a save. No. We go, yeah. And then we go to where we met Death the first time around. Here's another Onyx. Sorry, my throat a little bit is giving me a problem here. Another Onyx. I do really like the enemy diversity as well. I know we've talked about that before also, but like, it does seem really neat to just have all these different kinds of enemies. I really like the flower ladies, because like it's a complete surprise. You don't expect that to happen. The big weird green things we pointed out with like ladies for tails, I thought those were pretty interesting. There's a lot of interesting stuff about this game, and it really raises the question about why they haven't made other games like this. The only other Castlevania I can think of that plays like this one is Aria of Sorrow, and that was like a really dumbed down version because it was a Game Boy game. So I found that a little bit just not as good as... How do I open... Oh no, this goes to... We don't want to go this way. We want to go the other way. We'll backtrack the way we would have if we were playing this from the start. Don't do that. There should be a save down here as well, I think. And we already came through there. Okay. No, this is not a save. Where do you go? You a teleport? No. What is this? It is a teleport. Okay. So like Aria of Sorrow played very similar to this. but it's like the only one. All the other Castlevanias are like all the newer Castlevanias are 3D. They don't look very good. I've heard not great things about them. And I think that this like 2D sprite work and just kind of side-scrolling whatever is a really good game. And I know that this entire genre has become like a huge, huge thing. I'm just surprised that the Castlevania, like Konami or whoever, has not made more of this style of game. Because I feel like the Castlevania franchise could do with a reboot of this kind of game and do really, really well. I don't know. There are plenty of Metroidvanias, I guess. You know, it doesn't have to be Castlevania to be a solid side-scrolling, you know, castle full of monsters. And then Dark Souls as well kind of is a lot of ways spiritually related to this. You can definitely feel that connection sometimes. And then you have games like Salt and Sanctuary, which are a blend of, you know, Castlevania and Dark Souls. So, I don't know. They're solid. It's a solid game. Obviously, everyone knows that but me. You know, everyone knew that way before I started playing it, but... Hello, Captain Efficiency. Welcome to the stream. We're just clearing up the inverted castle, kind of going around, poking all the enemies, seeing what we've got laying around here. Let's go to this side. Oh, what else do I even have to talk about? We put up another episode of the Experimental Cataclysm today. That's always a popular day on the channel when one of those goes up. By far the most watched thing, like as an ongoing series. The tutorial series for Cataclysm does very well as well, but the Experimental Cataclysm tends to be the most regular thing that gets the most viewership. So usually a good day for me when one of those goes up. And yeah, pretty status quo this week. We're gonna have Castlevania and Cataclysm be basically everything on the channel for this week. I don't have any other plans. I have nothing else going on right now. Nothing else I've been really working on other than my writing, and that is not ready yet to be any kind of published. So yeah, still a long way to go with that kind of stuff. Oh, I see. You can turn invisible. I hate these imps. I think they're called gremlins. I hate them. And this is an instance of that fire damage we were talking about. I'm about to get stabbed by those floor spikes, so that's cool. Yeah. Please don't. Oh, we can't go that way. Oh, we can. We just went the wrong way. I really hate the gremlins. I don't want to deal with your fire everywhere. That's the imp. That's not a gremlin. More stabbies. Ah, I screwed up the double jump. Don't stab me, please. It's so rude. Who stabs a guy in his ankles? That's like genuinely pretty messed up. Another life up. Yeah, we already have about 600 HP. That's almost triple what we finished the other castle with. Pretty crazy how many of these they throw at you in the end game. Although I guess it does make things considerably easier. Okay, did not get stabbed in the ankles that time. Oh, except there are invisible dudes around. I forgot about you. These, okay. Okay, just slowly clear the enemies. Don't, it's not a big deal. They're called Salem Witches and get stabbed in the ankles again. Yep, your poor friggin' ankles. I do think there's a save up here though. Let's bat form it, I guess. Yeah, so let's save and get our health back because our ankle integrity has dropped considerably. I'm trying to think of like other PS1 games that I was even into. You know, we've talked about Siphon Filter so many times because that was like my jam when I was a kid. But I actually don't think those games are as good as I thought they were. Is there another boss in here? What do we got going on? Oh, giant zombie moth worm man. I vaguely remember you. I think we have to knock all his limbs off, which somewhat can be an issue because you can't really hit certain ones very reliably. But with this weapon that hits over and over and over, okay, wait for them to land, wait for the bugs to come at you, and then jump through them, and then attack on the way down. Okay, well, we murdered him very easily. Wasn't really... Didn't need to strategize, I guess, but whatever. Life up. If we can... Okay, if we go to the east, it will take us to the north. If we go to the west, it will eventually connect to that middle section. I think. Which way do we go exactly? That'll take us to the clock room. I think we should just hold off and go there last. Why don't we, when we go to the east here and hit the upper portion of the castle, like where the hippogriff was and all that, and Medusa. Or was Medusa up there? I don't even remember. Maybe she's in the inverted castle. I don't remember who's where. But we're just breezing through this content. Maybe we will finish the game today. I thought I would hold off for another stream, but it's just so easy at this point. Have you heard of the Dead Rising series? I have. They were some of my... I've played all of them. That was one of my favorite games when I was a teenager. And I did play it for the channel. There's a Dead Rising series right now on YouTube of mine. It is the single worst thing on my entire channel. I would not recommend you watch it. I think almost every week about taking that series down because it was the first thing I ever did, and it's bad. The audio quality, I had the mic backwards. I didn't know what to talk about. I think I talked about politics at one point. It was so bad. Highly recommend not watching it. I was a huge fan of the series when I was young, but as I've gotten older and I've replayed them, they're bad. They're not very good games. Like a lot of the mechanics in those games are specifically built to be frustrating. Like especially in the later games, you will get like magneted to the enemies and grabbed the whole time, and it's super annoying. Oh yes, goodbye, Jack. Sorry, I missed your message there. So like Dead Rising, they'll literally like do a 360 in the or a 180 in the opposite direction and magnet to your character. It just gets really annoying. Resident Evil's like that too. The newer Resident Evils, they just like zap right to your character even when it doesn't make... Like they'll jump in the air, pivot 180 degrees and still hit you, and it's like, how? They were in the air. They did not have that kind of control. It makes no sense. And it just becomes super tedious. So I'm not a fan of the Dead Rising series at this point. I wouldn't hate replaying the first one for the channel so I could like do a proper, series where it's not me complaining and being a terrible, YouTuber. I would love to be able to redeem myself in that regard, but I don't really foresee us playing that. And honestly, it's not that long of a game. Maybe we could do that. I don't know if that would record very well on my computer or not. We could certainly take a look at that sometime. I have it for my original Xbox 360, and I have it for Xbox One, which is the remastered version. So we wouldn't have to worry about people complaining about it being ugly or anything, because we would be able to play the HD one. But I don't know. Maybe we'll check something about that at some point and see how we feel. I really want to play the second one. I haven't played it in a while. I believe I own it on PC, but there's no way I could stream a game of that quality on my current setup without having like lag issues and stuff. Where's the save room? I think it's on this side at the middle. Not this one. Oh, you're indestructible, huh? Okay. Just drop me with the Minotaurs, I guess. Is it this one? It is. So let's save here. We don't have to backtrack if we die.